Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So I am currently in Madrid for the Eurovision pre-ESC party that's taking place tonight and tomorrow. So I'm in my room, as you can see, a lovely lime green colour. I left it quite late. Madrid got quite expensive, so I had a certain budget. Now, before I kind of go and explore this city, I just wanted to create this video. I've been meaning to create this video this week. It's just been super busy. And that's just to go over my top 40 and in particular regarding Greece. So, I mean, I was expecting it. So I just want to kind of go through some stuff before I tell you 3 reasons why people who love this song and moreover people in Greece should relax with me. Okay, so just to directly talk to Jam Slam. Jam Slam says, WTF, you'd have to be drunk or on drugs to make this awful top 40 list. I was on neither of those things, but hey ho. Moreover, you're not allowed, you don't have to agree with me. You're allowed to disagree with me. So bless Flora, she's like, I don't think I've disagreed with anyone else so much. What, in life? I wouldn't pick the topic of Eurovision to kind of make that kind of statement. So obviously it goes without saying, like the first 2 or 3 days I was kind of really honing in on the comments because I kind of was expecting it, particularly in regards to Greece. Like, Greek fans are amazing in the sense of they take the contest seriously, and I admire anyone who takes the contest seriously. And, you know, they are one of the most vocal countries when it comes to kind of fans supporting their act and also, you know, going to YouTube and defending their act. So yeah, obviously a multitude of comments, which I respect. Michelangelo, Greece, 24th, WTF. So obviously, if you've seen my top 40, Greece was 24th. Dieth, Greece 24th, after your reaction. This is interesting. Okay, what can I say? Reactions are fake and rankings are fake too. Fans are fans. Okay, I'm a fan. I really want to defend myself in regards to my initial reaction video. I was genuinely authentic at the time. I'll explain to you in a second kind of the rationale behind my top 40. Rankings are fake. They're not fake. I mean, I said very clearly at the beginning of my rankings that it was my personal top 40. So as a result of that, I don't know how that can be fake. Katerina, Greece, 24th. Are you kidding? I'll explain to you in a second, Katerina, why I wasn't kidding. Avram, 24th for Greece is something I could accept. Taste is subjective, perfectly understandable. We're on the same page there. If I hadn't seen your reaction video, yeah, I think it's the reaction video that's causing me some issues. So if this is you being authentic, then you definitely weren't authentic in your reaction video. I was genuinely authentic. Why would I not be? What have I got to win or lose by... I don't get it. Okay, and then, yeah, DS100, shame on you. Okay. Anyway, but they do come on and they do later say, anyway, it's your point of, yeah, you can keep Booty Song in your number 1. I will. I like it too. Right, okay, so obviously that's just, yeah, some of the comments that I've received, and I don't think I disagree with any of these. I don't disagree with people kind of going back to my reaction video and making kind of remarks to that, and moreover, people just being like 24th, WTF. So I'm going to tell you 3 reasons now why I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I feel people need to relax, because I feel it's going to be a continuing thing up until Turin in regards to this top 40. Number 1, it was my personal top 40 at the time. And I just want to kind of give you 2 things here. If you're not a subscriber, a casual subscriber, then you wouldn't necessarily be aware what was happening at that time. So my subscribers know that basically a week or 2 weeks before my top 40, I had a pretty unfortunate incident in Milan where I got mugged. I can laugh about it now. But, you know, it wasn't a great experience. I did part way with quite a few of my items, my phone, my wallet, my ring, my watch. And just the whole event wasn't ideal. So that was going on at the time. So, I mean, look, Fabio says, I can't believe you ranked the cheesy and unoriginal song from Malta higher than Greece, the Netherlands, Lithuania. It makes no sense. Well, it kind of does. So if you look at my top 40, I've highlighted in yellow all of the upbeat numbers. Like, I was genuinely going through a time where I just needed a bit of a pick-me-up. And if you kind of look at my top 40, you can see, like, you know, you've got Israel in there, you've got Romania in there. Yes, you've got Malta in there. All kind of cheesy and throwaway kind of songs. And also just stop there. Just be like, I'm not even going to bother commenting on someone's video when they've got those songs there, because they evidently go into this kind of camp number. And I love camp numbers, right? But, I mean, it was at a time that was happening. And as a result of that, just upbeat numbers like Malta I was jiving with at the time. It's kind of what I needed. And number 2, I actually did the top 40 for my subscribers because they generally wanted to know my personal top 40. Because, yeah, they're invested in kind of, or they have been invested in regards to kind of my videos as I've gone through the Eurovision season. And so, yeah, for those 2 things alone, I just want to kind of provide a bit of context. The purpose of the video was for subscribers, but I know it's on YouTube and therefore it's going to open up to, you know, other people. But moreover, I'm going to obviously have subscribers who are Greek. But I just wanted to provide that context because let's call it Greece is a melancholic song. I mean, it is, and particularly like the first part of the song, it's a really slow goer, and it just at the time, just before this top 40, I'm not going to go any further on that one. I mean, as Vincent said, so many disclaimers at the beginning of the video. It almost seems like you've received nasty comments from cantankerous Eurofans. I love the word cantankerous. Yeah, like, but I'm hardened to it now. Like, it was a shock at the beginning, like halfway through, when obviously certain videos received a lot of... People have been really respectful. Even all the comments I've just said earlier, I didn't see any of those necessarily mean. They were just basically calling me out. But I was aware that I was posting this top 40 at a time when maybe I wasn't in the kind of best frame of mind. So that's why I was disclaiming. And it was the Greek video. Like I said, Greek fans are amazing. But they are very, very supportive of their acts. So, and I knew that anyway. Number 2, it's going to do well. Like, Greece is going to do well. I know it's going to do well. So, like, in the betting odds, it's 6th favourite. It's easily going to qualify. I don't think there's any doubts about that. I mean, Kaya says Greece is so underrated. I don't think so. If it's that high in the betting odds, I don't think it's underrated. But I will say I was looking at the OJ poll. So OJ is the kind of official Eurovision fan group, and each country has its own group, and they kind of do a vote. And we've only had a few countries really that have been released so far, and Greece is currently in 15th. So if there's any evidence to maybe say it's underrated, it might be that. I think it's going to easily do better than 15th. So yeah. My second thing is just relax. Greece is going to do really well with this song. And finally, number 3. I have now seen Amanda live. I hadn't seen her live before I did my top 40. So you can see here that I've highlighted in yellow all of the acts that I'd seen live prior to my top 40. Now, Amanda did a video, I don't even know if it was a live, but it kind of connected with me. And I was going to react to it, but then after people being like, well, your first video clearly isn't authentic, I was a little bit nervous to then do another. It would have looked obvious that I was trying to backstep. So I listened to the version where she's with the choir. I mean, even Evie says here, right? So after watching the live versions, my top has drastically changed. And I want to stress this. Now I've seen that. That's totally changed everything. I'm so sad that my favourites, Austria and Czech Republic, did deliver. Greece, on the other hand, has astonished me. I agree. The acoustic with choir version, I mean, yes, I'm not going to, react to it because that would look fake as anything. But, like, vocally on point, packed with emotion. Her voice gelling with the choir is just something magical, and the piano, the simplicity of the piano, it was just beautiful. Like, in a weird way, I kind of preferred that because you still have that kind of Imogen Heap kind of what's the phrase, like synth voice. Like, it's beautiful. And actually, I just want to say, once I saw Germany live the other day in Israel, and like Germany, where was Germany? 37th. I think that's higher now. Like, at the end of the day, in my head, if you're a true Eurovision fan, I think you approach your kind of personal top 10, top 20, top 40 in the knowledge that it's fluid and it can change. There are moments when you can connect. Like Australia 22, oh my goodness. When I watched that in Israel, I really, really connected with it at that moment. Because there are times where, like, particularly, as I said to you, the last couple of weeks, I've now got a playlist just for bops. Just for Eurovision bops. So as a result of that, there are other songs like Iceland that I haven't listened to a while, Azerbaijan that I haven't listened to for a while. So our top 40 is fluid and it can change. And as a result of seeing that video with the choir version, of course Greece is going to be higher. And of course there'll be moments where I want a bit of melancholy in my life and I want to sit there and I'm going to reconnect with that song. You know, it is what it is, right? So yeah, those are the 3 reasons why I want basically people to just relax. Number 1, context. I did my top 40 at a time where I was pretty low in the sense of responding to an event that had happened. And I never intended to do the video, but my subscribers said that that's something that they wanted. So I did it at that time, and that was my top 40 at that time. Number 2, it's going to do well anyway. Like, the betting odds say it's going to easily be top 10. I think it's going to easily be top 10. Now I've seen the version with the choir. Like, there's something quite magical about this song. It's going to do well anyway, so it doesn't matter really what I think. Remember, I'm the guy that's put Romania in 6th and Israel in 8th. And number 3, I've seen it live now. I hadn't seen it live. I've just had the music video. And so I have a more kind of informed basis in regards to that. And of course, it wouldn't be 24th now. I mean, I'm not going to sit here. I need to go to Madrid. I'm not going to sit here and redo my top 40. But I mean, I haven't listened to Iceland for a while, and that's in number 23. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've seen Montenegro live a few times, and I've been slightly underwhelmed. So these top 40 things change all the time. So, yeah. I just wanted to make this video to make that clear. So yeah, please let me know what you think about Greece. There you go. Yeah, please comment below. Right, I'm going to go and enjoy Madrid now and basically have an amazing weekend and hopefully upload a few videos on my YouTube channel in regards to that. So until then, stay safe.